So I'm gonna do the reading for October. This is a song for Capricorns going into October. So definitely you don't give a, this is actually one of my favorite songs. So yeah, we're gonna see what this is all about. But of course, I feel like it's been brewing up to this point as far as this is concerned. Not giving a damn about anything that people got to say. So that is what we are going to be looking into as to why you don't give a. So let me get this. Hello, Stellar Stone. All right, so we are going to start off with the oracle cards first. And I'm just gonna do kind of like a free-for-all type, so there's really no like message just yet, so we're gonna just see what comes out. Hey everybody, I'm not showing my face today because I've been chilling, I've been child free and I'm just relaxing. So, and I don't know if you guys have hey Shakina, have you guys what's that one movie called, or TV show, Purge TV show? I'm only on like episode 2, but it's actually good, so I'm glad that somebody put me on to that. But let's go ahead and get started. So we're just gonna see what comes out for October. But of course, I feel like you're gonna basically say it's not your concern. Like there's something about not being your concern as we approach October, Capricorn. So actually, let me see. We're gonna see what signs are popping out first. So give me a second. So what signs are going to be in Capricorn's field? What signs should they look out for, or that will be involved in this October? What signs will be involved in October for Capricorn? So we have moon, so water type energy. I kind of just want the zodiac sign, so we're just gonna look. Yeah, we're getting a lot of others. So we have moon, Jupiter. I should have took these out. Sun, Leo energy. So we're gonna keep those. I should have took out the ones for the zodiac sign. Pluto came out. All right, so we have Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we also have Scorpio. So I want to say Scorpio season's coming up. So what I'm seeing here, as far as the involved signs, this could be your sign. You can have these signs in your chart. But we're going to have Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio. So all these different signs are going to be on I don't give a damn type energy. Or there could be something involving you and these signs. Also, I'm seeing water sign, which is also coinciding with the Scorpio. And then we have the sun sign, of course, is fire energy. So let's see what we got going on. And we do have Mars on the top too. So let's see what is going on with that. Of course, with Capricorns, there's always some type of conflict. We actually have 2 water signs. So something about water energy. It could also be emotions are running high in October for you. What does Capricorn need to know for October? Damn, that's too much. Ooh. Okay, all this is too much. So the end of a cycle, a tough cycle approaches this year. I'm going to put these up because a lot came out. We have communication is key, Gemini. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, and nothing will come of this situation. We also have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So that's current time. And then we have step out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to put these back through because so much came out. So I just feel like a lot of you are just going to be dealing with a lot of crap when it comes to October. So let's see. Well, water is definitely heavy in here. For some of you also, there could be some type of fire sign that has a secret. Something that they're hiding. I don't know, for some reason I just got infected a lot of people. So there's somebody that's affected or infected a lot of people that could be a fire sign. We have nothing is yet set in stone. So mutable moon. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Let me get one more. What's Capricorn? Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So, of course, you guys know I'm not an astrologer or anything like that. Take that information, you can look it up. But definitely what I'm seeing here is that there could be something that you're not wanting to end as October approaches, or there's something that you keep getting sucked into, because this is the waves. So I'm thinking of like how waves can take you under. So definitely I'm getting the sense that something is not quite finished yet, but you're trying to end it. So I feel like you're trying to convince yourself or tell yourself that something's over. Maybe you're afraid of what the outcome could be. It could actually be something positive, but it could be just a situation where you're used to preparing for the worst. And I feel like that could be what is going on. So saying just calm yourself and let things happen naturally. Because if you're taking time to breathe out, meaning calm, that's calm energy, you have to calm yourself and not stoop to other people's level, whoever it may be or whatever the situation may be. At the bottom, we do have surrender to the divine. So again, like I said, just letting things happen the way that they are. And then we also have look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius. So this time of year is always kind of big for Capricorns, I noticed. But definitely there's more to a situation than what you see. So again, it's saying look at the bigger picture of everything. Again, giving a lot of fire energy coming out, especially with moons, because I chose the moon card. I haven't used them in a minute, so that's why I chose them. But let's kind of see what else, what other energy is pulling out with this. Like I said, this is a free-for-all type reading, so it's just whatever is coming out. I mean, it's always like that, but nothing specific. Whatever we're meant to know right now. What else does Capricorn need to know about this situation in October? Like, what is it? Angel of Love. So this could have something to do with romance or just something that you feel close to. Some of you are giving up on love, or someone's trying to manipulate how much you love something to get what they want. And this is something that happens over and over again. Always trust your instincts and don't do something just out of what someone else wants. We have Journey. Okay, yeah, this has something to do with a relationship, y'all. So we have Angel of Love, we have Journey, we have Caring Connections, and then we have Man Holding a Heart. So y'all see, I did not force this to come out like this. But yeah, there's definitely something, maybe your dry spell is going to end as far as like being single or not having a partner. But I feel like someone could be headed your way, whether it be a male or a female, because someone's looking for love. Like they're finally ready to settle down. And they may come to you in the sense of like saying, hey, this is what I want to be with you. So it could be past, it could be a new person just coming into your life, but definitely it could have something to do with some type of romantic interest. But the part that is bothering me is the fact that it's saying ending of a cycle in the song. I don't give a F. It's basically saying that somebody else might be upset that you are going to be off the market. So someone else is going to have an issue with that. And it could be another Capricorn. It could be a Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, air sign. I mean, I didn't know why I said air sign. Fire sign, or another water sign. So those are the ones that are coming out. So I'm getting earth, water, and fire. So someone in those categories can actually be upset that you are closing out a cycle with them to move forward with someone else. Some of you are going to be exploring your options as far as dating. So maybe you're going to have a lot of people trying to ask you out or go places, and you're holding your heart close. So you're not just giving it easily. So you're going to be watching for actions and seeing how things play out, basically. And that's why that divine timing was there. So maybe it's time now for things to kind of evolve with you and another person. Because whoever this other person is, they want this connection, but there's something that could have blocked them, or they weren't sure. Because this journey to me is like somebody's moving on, or they tried to move on, but maybe it's just not the same. I'm getting like something repeating. At the bottom, we have the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra energy. So someone's in their feelings and their emotional bag is what I was going to say. And then we have door to value. So yeah, this is giving that someone has actually seen your value and your worth, and they may want to give it another try. Now, this does not mean that you have to do that. It does not mean that this person is right for you. It's basically saying that there could be some romantic interest coming into your space. And maybe it's somebody that's leaving someone else, and those people are upset or frustrated that something good is happening for you, because that means that's leaving them out. But people forget that compatibility issues is what really leads to people not working out, like people's relationships. They try to force it, and if you guys are too opposite and it's consistently toxic, why would you want to stay in that? Like, that's just my whole thing about that situation. But yeah, this was an unintentional love reading, it seems. So I guess we're just gonna run with it. Let me see. So now I'm just getting stuff on the fly, y'all. Because like I said, I did not expect to have to go this route or go this route. Let's see. Let's get some more, and then we'll get to the tarot part. All right, what does Capricorn need to know about October? And you could be saying, I don't give a F, because someone else might have an issue with you moving on. And you're basically saying, like, it's my choice, I'm going to do what I want type of thing. Which we always do anyway. Capricorns are known for getting advice, but still doing what they originally were going to do. We're just very practical, and we like to hear different sides and hear things out before making a decision. So we're very responsible in that aspect. We have gift. We get two more. What else Capricorn needs to know for October? Expectation. See, we're wrong. Capricorns are our own worst critic when it comes to stuff. I'm telling you. And then we have toil and labor. So yeah, I feel like you could be expecting the worst out of a situation, because toil and labor is something that, like, you feel forced to do. It's something that you're not really cool with, but I feel like it's because you may have had a lot of failed relationships in the past, just because people don't get you. And so at the end of the day, your expectations are that, okay, it's going to crash and burn, and it's not going to be what my expectations of a relationship should be. So it could be that you're just so far off because you're preparing for the worst, because there's something that you're unsure about, because maybe you haven't felt this experience before or something. But I do see a gift here, something being given to you. I'm getting wisdom, so I don't know if that has something to do with like you being able to vet like the different people that are trying to talk to you. um at the bottom we have lovers, so this is of course is Gemini energy. Like I'm telling y'all know I don't usually do love readings. This is like coming out like this, so I'm guessing it's saying to be hopeful when it comes to relationships, and just let things be and let them happen naturally. Maybe some of you have decided to do that, like shift your mind and say, you know what, I'm not going to keep trying to force it in my mind for it. If it happens, it happens. I'm going to go ahead and do things that I enjoy, that make me happy, be at peace for. So that could be what you guys are doing, which is setting in motion the divine timing of, you know, is going to take place type of thing. And we have mature woman. So yeah, you guys have actually lived a lot and you're mature enough to know what you want and don't want. So I kind of feel like that's going to come in, and you're being tested prior to that. So if any of you had past people coming around or opportunities to do something that maybe before you have done that you decided not to, I kind of feel like now you've kind of passed the test. Kind of like Mortal Kombat, like testing your might on something. You've tested it, you've been tested, you passed, and so now it's like, okay, now you're ready for a relationship. So some of you may have written that off, a relationship, and just said, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna live life. There could also be a situation where somebody's not, how do I say this? Someone may not be confident in this connection or afraid of what other people are going to think. That's what I'm getting. So worried about how are people going to feel about this. So it could be like a forbidden type of connection or something along those lines. Hey, everybody coming in. All right, let's get some of these. I love these little cards. They were cheap too. Because anybody could buy cards. I think it's just if you connect to them or not. Because there are cards I've purchased that I didn't connect to. And I'm not going to throw them away, but I just, you know, have them there. My locks are actually doing, they're doing good. I haven't washed, I washed them 2 weeks ago, but I haven't retwisted. I'm going to wait until next week. I'll be 8 months on October 11th. So I'm thinking of dyeing my hair at my my year mark. But they're no longer unraveling, so that's a plus. What else does Capricorn need to know about this? But we have coach and daydream. So someone could be planning. They could also be getting advice from people like, okay, well, how am I going to do this? So there could be somebody right now, Capricorn, that is sitting thinking about how they're going to approach you. What can I say? How can I do it? What do I need to do? So it could be maybe getting you flowers or sending you something to kind of show like, hey, I'm thinking about you. But I feel like this person is just trying to figure out if this is the right thing to do and if it's the right time. So I'm going to leave those out. Yeah, I've never heard of okra water. Alright. Look at that, self-love. Oh, she looks so cute. So we have self-concern, self-healing, and independence. So I feel like a lot of you have done the work to actually put into yourself. So you love yourself, and now you can actually receive that love. But I feel like you're still a little bit leery about it. So this could be just a message for some of you that, hey, it's time for you to actually continue this self-love, because there's still going to be, you know, people coming to your life that are not meant for you, and you don't want them to knock you off of your pedestal that you set for yourself. So definitely you guys are still doing self-love, whether it be getting your nails done, going out for a walk, getting a bowl of ice cream, something that makes you feel good about yourself. Affirmations, positive affirmations, things of that nature. Looking yourself in the mirror, which is something I do a lot. I look at myself in the mirror and I constantly tell myself that you're beautiful, you're smart, you're educated. Like, so I just tell myself things that I would like to hear from other people. You know what I'm saying? So it really does boost your confidence, because it's like it forces you to look at yourself and really feel the words that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I do a lot. But definitely we do have the self-love. So that's never going to change. And I feel like that's something that you guys ended up doing after a lot of misfortunate relationships. We have family. So we have bond, home, and background. So again, I feel like this is a time of love. You know, connecting with people that are like-minded, whether they're blood-related family or just friends, people that actually share in the same vision as you. So even if it's not a romantic relationship and it's just, you know, getting back out there, being happy, like you don't want to let whatever's going on in the world affect you, because it is real. You know, I went grocery shopping yesterday, $200, and it was healthy stuff. It wasn't like I was getting snacks. It was healthy stuff. So that's crazy. You know, $5 for butter and stuff. Like, yeah. But this is just saying, you know, you live and you learn, and family is number one. You know, the people that are in your circle, the people that make you feel good about yourself. That's who you want to give your attention to. So other people out on the outside that are toxic, that are trying to bring you down, it's basically like you don't give a damn about them. Like, it's whatever, like the song. Because if they're not willing to do for themselves, it's not your job to help them or worry about them. We have merit making. So this is goodness, humanness, and morality. So this is about giving thanks. I look at this card as giving thanks to your ancestors, like people that came before you. So again, you know, maybe you guys are confiding in people that have knowledge of certain circumstances or situations. You're trying to get involved with what they're doing. Just getting back to like a Zen type of space. And when you're doing that, you are going to open up the room for people who are against that to attack you. You know, you have to be smart enough to know. Sorry, it's blurry. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Okay, I had to get it back in focus. There's definitely people who are out there to disturb your peace and disrupt you. Now, I don't know if we had a full moon. Someone told me that we did. But I'm getting the sense, because yesterday at work, when I tell you my morning was, I said I seen demons at work. That's how I felt, because of how they were, you know, just talking to me. And it just felt weird. Like they were attacking and they were doing the most, basically. And I got out of character. So that was a reminder for me. Don't let people bring you out of your emotions. So that's something that I feel. But yeah, they was acting up. Thanks for letting us know, Butterfly, because I really didn't know. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer or anything, or into, you know, researching astrology or nothing like that. I know like the bare minimum, but I don't know. So it just felt weird. And that's just like, you know, my job is extremely stressful, my 9-to-5 job. People have no idea what we deal with up there. Like, you can imagine, but when you're not, unless you're actually in that chair and talking, you will not understand the lengths that people go through to be deceptive. And me, I have an extra layer of discernment, because I do feel like I'm connected to source. Literally, every time that I went into somebody's office, the light started flickering. And I'm not lying to you, and I'm not joking. It literally was. So I felt like maybe I had a lot of energy or something. but it was kind of weird. And one of my coworkers noticed it, and I didn't say anything, but in my head, I'm like, that's kind of weird. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. But we also have this collaboration here. So it says backup, unity, and enhancement. So this is just saying, like, again, being around people that are willing to help you and that are genuinely in your corner. This is the time. So going into October, leaving everything behind that's going to cause you grief, pain, that's a thing of the past. Like, you don't have time for that. So that's really what I'm seeing here, is that you guys are connecting with people that have your best interest at heart, that are not going to be shady or hurt you. Let me get two more. We have introvert. That's should say Capricorn on there, right? Privacy, separate, and online community. So yeah, just like YouTube, you know, this is an online community. This may be like a small portion of the community, but it is. So this is basically you guys going within, again, self-love, you know, just trying to figure things out. I do feel like there could be a couple right now where that person's going to come towards you and the other individual is going to be upset. Because this is two people that are on, you know, other sides of the bed. Who knows what they're doing? So I'm getting that there's some cheating going on. You guys do not need to be a part of that, though. So even if someone is approaching you from a place of like, oh, I've always knew it was you type of stuff. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why this keeps going out of focus. Yeah, I had a couple people do that. Sorry, y'all. I do not know why this is doing that. Okay. No? Okay. But yeah, so even if someone is headed towards you, I feel like they're bringing some type of dark energy with them, whether they know it or not. Because some people out here are jumping from one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next, searching for something that is within them. Like, you can't find happiness in other people. And I understand that now, because before, you know, everybody always used to say, oh, you know, my problems would be so much better if I had this. Then you get that and you realize, okay, well, my life would be so much better. So it's like you're never pleased is what it is. So I feel like this individual, even though they may mean well, they need to take some time to like heal themselves is what I'm getting at with that. We have readiness. What did I just say? We have preparation, prompt, and arrangement. So yeah, this person that may be coming towards you needs to prepare themselves. I don't know if they've been separated, because it does say separated, so that can be that they were separated for a long period of time. This could even be you guys in separate beds looking up each other. So there could be a form of, you know, little, I don't like using the word stalking because that's excessive, but being nosy, basically. So they could be looking at your stuff, you could be looking at theirs, but this person has to prepare themselves to come towards you. So there could be something set in stone, not set in stone, set in motion, because it's not set in stone. It just said that on this one. Nothing is yet set in stone. So it could be something that somebody's thinking like, okay, this is what I want. How do I get to that person? How do I show them that I'm ready? So this could be about someone proving to you that they're ready for a relationship or a connection. At the bottom, we do have natural disaster. So risk, frustration, and survive. So this person could be looking at it from a standpoint, especially if you guys have been separated or this person has not been around. They could be thinking that, oh, it will just end in this person not listening to me. Because with Capricorn, people forget, we're quick to block you and cut you out. While other people are thinking that we're at home crying and whining, we're really just moving on and focusing on ourselves. So anytime, and I don't know if this is true for you guys, because I'm not going to speak for everybody, I'm just speaking in general. But when I go through stuff, I always bounce back with something even greater. You know, and it's like it's nothing to me. Because that's how I put all of my emotions and anger and dissatisfaction into, okay, well, I'm going to put that into my business, or I'm going to put that into decorating my house or cleaning up. That's how I do stuff. So I'm not sitting here crying And I don't feel like a lot of you do that either. And I feel like somebody might think that you will reject them. So there's something about a fear of rejection if they did come towards you. And then we have care. See, there's a lot of love coming out of this for October. We have parenthood, patron, and supports. I don't know if some of you are going to become parents in October, conceive in October. If that's not what you want, then, you know, take the proper care to not get there. But this one looks happy. There's another card in here that the man doesn't look happy about the situation. So someone can see themselves having a family with you. And I just heard blended families. I don't know if someone else has, you know, kids already and you have kids and you guys are joining. I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and move on to the tarot, because I feel like I spent a lot of time on that specifically. And then we'll get into some more oracle cards afterwards. Strength card was the first one out. Don't call it a comeback. I made some pot roast in my cooker. What's that called? I just went blank. What's that thing called? My crock pot, my bad. And it looks so good. I have not used that in so long. I just got the calm before the storm because I did see the Tower card and then the World card in reverse. So something major could be happening in October. See, the card is just quickly trying to come out. What does Capricorn need to know for October? Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Struggle. Let's see what else. Give me 2 more so we can figure out what's going on. We have 2 of Wands. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing with that, Capricorn, I feel like somebody is finally believing everything that you told them. They may have coined you, especially if you're a spiritual person and you are into like tarot and pendulums and stuff like that. They may have deemed you crazy. Because the High Priestess in the upright is usually somebody that's like, okay, I understand. I'm not going to speak on it, but I'm aware. This is like, okay, now it has to come out, or something has come out. This could also be somebody trying to think like you. And again, I'm kind of getting a little bit of manipulation, but only you will know what that feels like. But I do see that somebody's moving on from a situation that was not beneficial. Maybe they were having some financial difficulties, residence difficulties, and they're trying to move past that. Maybe they didn't take heed to everything that you talked about or said, and now they're seeing it. So it's kind of like somebody, until they experience it, now they realize that you were telling the truth, type of thing. What else is Capricorn need to know for October? Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords. So again, about the self-care, rest, calm. Let me get one more. And we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So what I'm seeing here, somebody definitely brought you some type of misery in your life. And I feel like this person, now that they're coming up and, you know, they're no longer in the same space, they're trying to kind of infiltrate and come back into your life. Now, if this is somebody that you know for sure has made you feel some type of way, definitely do not fall into this trap. Because I've learned that there's a lot of people, which you guys already know is for anybody, it don't matter about Capricorn or whatever. People are selfish. They will do whatever they need to do to please themselves and do what is in their best interest while stepping on the toes of someone else. So I'm kind of getting that somebody here could be possibly trying to come and disturb your peace and bring you back into that place of loss. Because if you lose something, for the ones I'm talking to, it could be very detrimental. And so I feel like you've healed from that and you're at a peaceful place. So I do feel like someone's going to try to disturb that peace. Let me get another row. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So this is like the wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone that's really not supportive of you. I'm getting like a mother figure. This is somebody that or this is somebody that makes you feel like they're in your corner, but really they're praying against you. And that's why they always tell people to be quiet about your blessings and things that you got going on, because people can smile on your face and say, oh, that's so great, and blah, blah, blah. And behind closed doors, they're wishing that something bad happens. Like, I kid you not. And I've had to learn over the years, as I became mature, that that's not cool. Because I definitely do not want to speak anything into existence or have anybody speak anything into existence into me. I don't know if it stopped, y'all. Alright, what else do we need to know about this? Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so if this is a connection, somebody is thinking, and this could be somebody that's a little bit immature. Again, we're getting a lot of swords, and we're also getting water, so there is air, and I mentioned that earlier, but air is coming out too. I'm getting here that this person's trying to be strategic. They're not just rushing into something. They're trying to be strategic. So if this is somebody that's trying to get away from a relationship they're already in, they're treading lightly, because this Queen of Cups in reverse, just as much as they're nurturing and caring, in the reverse, they could be an ass. Like, they could be evil. And there's a lot of people like this out there that try to make themselves look like, oh, we're so good, but really they're worse than the ones that they think are bad. And I remember touching on that before. What else does Capricorn need to know about this? Page of Cups. So yeah, I'm getting the sense somebody finally realized that you are somebody that they can be with and should be with. But I kind of feel like whoever this is could be coming with some type of baggage, and it's going to be up to you if you want to take that chance. That's why with this expectation card, it could be something that you're setting yourself up for something that's not going to be fun and that you're not going to love. And you could also be telling yourself that. Everyone has some type of situation or problem, but my thing is, it takes a lot for you to heal to a point where certain things don't bother you. And I feel like you have to really use your discernment. If anybody comes at you with a relationship connection, whether they're new or old, you really have to practice that discernment and ask yourself and sit in silence and ask, is this person right for me? So it may be exciting, you know, hey, somebody's paying attention and, oh, they really want to be with me. But there's a lot of people lurking out there. And you have to really ask yourself, if you get any inkling of negativity, I would say use that as a baseline to like watch their actions and the words that they speak. Because of course, everyone can talk a good game. And if you're in a position where you are so tired and you're ready to be in a relationship and you try to jump in it, you're going to possibly regret that if you get too deep. Because once your emotions are in there, it is really hard for you to walk away from something. Again, we have Strength at the bottom. And we have the Eight of Swords. So this is uncertainty and feeling like you don't know what to do. I feel like that can mainly kind of be like you guys. But this could also be a Leo. What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see. Okay, let's pull these out. And I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give you guys a spirit message. I'm going to give you guys a love and relationship affirmation. And it's funny because I pulled these ones out to use, and then this does feel like a love reading. So I'm going to pull one of these out, and then also If I could find the other ones. Yeah, the affirmations from this deck. So I'm gonna pull one of each. So let's get a few of these cards so we can figure out what's going on with this love situation. Sorry, y'all. This whole thing keeps... I'm like showing y'all my hand. Okay, it keeps going out of focus. All right, so what's Capricorn need to know about this love interest coming in? I'm getting the sense somebody that's coming in is insecure. So they may be worried about what their family's going to think or the people around them. So I don't know why they would care if they care about you. I want to hold you. So someone's being emotional. They're needing that physical connection. It's not talking about sex just yet. But yeah, I feel like somebody just wants you in their presence. I feel like people are leeches though. And I know that that's very pessimistic, which of course is a negative trait for Capricorn. But I kind of look at things from that side, because then if it's the alternative, then you can be like, oh, okay, well, it's not so bad. But I really feel like when people are down and out, they come seeking Capricorn to lift them up, and then they leave. And they leave you with their baggage. So that's why you have to really, really be careful and monitor your own feelings. So if you're around someone and you start becoming negative and doing things that you normally wouldn't do, then it's best to just walk away. I feel you can read my mind. Yeah. And that could be because this person could be obsessing over you. So they could be trying to get into your mind, because I feel like somebody definitely, I was going to say definitely and desperately wants to talk to you, and there's something that they're afraid of. I'm getting cut off, so I don't know if you cut them off or they cut you off, but they don't know how to approach. So also there could be some, if they're spying on you, some of the stuff you're saying actually matches up with what they're doing. And so that's why they feel like you can read their mind. But really you're just speaking on the energies that are in your field. Like, I don't feel like you're seeking out that information. You're not like the other women or men. So if they have dated other people, which I'm sure they did, nobody matches. Like, they're trying to find you in everybody else. And I know that sounds very ego driven, but it's the truth. If you know that you were with someone that was really good and you dogged them out, of course they're going to be like, dang, comparing you to every single person that they meet. And that's actually toxic though, because then you're not giving that person a fair chance, because you're trying to make them be somebody that they're not. I want to text you. So yeah, somebody's trying to reach out. You are smart. So they're saying some positive things. I feel like this is more of a mental thing though. So that's why they're saying you can read their mind, or they feel like you can, because a lot of this is not them specifically saying it. It's their conscience. So I guess they are saying it, but you know, we keep coming back to this place. So again, this is a cycle, and that's why I said a cycle is going to be ending. So if you guys are meeting someone new and this isn't your old person, this old person is still in your energy, like your space. And they're hoping you come back to them, or they're trying to infiltrate and come back to you. So this could be somebody that you're back and forth with when you're in a relationship. Women, you guys are good. Women, you're not. We have I miss you. So this is all this person's feelings. I am a sex addict. So you're dealing with a player. A player that was trying to... Oh my gosh. Y'all know I don't be vulgar on here. So you were dealing with a player that was having sex with multiple people because they were not finding that same spark that they have with you. So by that, whoever this person is, if they're sleeping with someone else, that person is not doing it for them. They look disgusted. Like, I'm getting a vision of somebody looking disgusted. So it's kind of like they force themselves. It's kind of getting too involved in that. But basically, they're not getting that same feeling that they did with you. So I kind of feel like someone's trying to circle the block again. That's what it feels like. after they were being a hoe. So I guess now they don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to see you with anyone else. So again, that's what I was saying earlier. That I feel in October, a lot of you are going to be moving on with someone, and somehow this person is going to catch wind of it, and they're going to block a new connection. Or they be trying to come back because they don't want to see you with anybody else. Dang, you got that quick. We have karma. So they could be going through their karma right now, watching you move on when they had you. So I feel like this person had a chance and they blew it, and now they're going through karma. Outside looks fine, but I'm so broken. So they're acting like everything's good, especially around their friends and family. I feel some type of way. Yeah. I want to be left alone right now. Yeah, Virgo sign did come out, so like I said, we have Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, water, and fire. So any of that. So pretty much, I guess, all of them. Except for air. Air wasn't out there, but air was seen too. But just very minimally. I play mind games to keep you interested. So again, this is that old played out way of trying to get someone attached, but this don't work on y'all. Like, this person may still try to play games because it's worked for them in the past with other people, but when you're dealing with someone that's healed and that understands their emotions and feelings and they know themselves, this don't work. So they can try. We have Sagittarius, so I just told you guys fire. It could also be Sagittarius season. I hate myself for letting you go. So that kind of explains what I just said, that this person's regretting, but so much time, they had a chance, basically. Is it too late for us? So I do feel like, again, like someone's trying to circle back. Will you still love me with all my flaws? So I'm getting that this person's insecure. They do not feel like they measure up to you. So you set this high bar. So when them saying that you're smart, they may feel dumb. And I'm not calling nobody dumb. I'm just saying that they may feel that way. So they're putting you on a pedestal when no one should be put on a pedestal, by the way. But they don't feel like they measure up to you. And that's kind of what I get. So let's go ahead and let's get the romance one first. A love affirmation. That's what I meant. Let's get the love affirmation. I just need one card. That's funny, on the screen it just looks like I just threw everything all in here. Oh, that was funny. Because your girl's hungry. Your girl is hungry. Alright, what's Capricorn need to know for October? We have compassion. That's kind of funny that that's there, because like half human, half goat. Isn't that like the Capricorn symbol? But anyway, we have compassion. Sorry if it's blurry, y'all. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I choose compassion over criticism. Walking a mile in other people's shoes reminds me they might be going through something tougher than I think. So like I said, someone's going through their karma. Like their shoes are too tight, or they're the kind of shoes that are too casual to be dressy and too dressy to be casual. Basically, I have no idea what they're dealing with privately. So I'll cut them some slack and be thankful for the shoes I've been dealt. So when it comes to like your relationship, this is a love and relationship reading. You don't feel like you need to rub something in somebody's face. You can already pick up and you already know how someone feels because you might have been there before, but you already know that beating them down while they're already down is not going to be beneficial. Like, that's not going to help you out. And you actually might get bad karma from doing something like that. So at the end of the day, for the compassion, like, that's something that Capricorns have so much of, is compassion. And when someone tries to sway you or make you feel like you aren't, that's basically saying don't listen to them. So October, you will be tested by people because they're going through things, but you're to have remain with your compassion. Don't let other people's stuff mess you up. So that's what I get with that card. Let's see what this one has to say. What is Capricorn? What's Capricorn need to say? I said, what does Capricorn need to say? I'm going to say, what does Capricorn need to know? Oops. Okay, so we have engagement. Hold on real quick. So we have engagement. So today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven at the very least. Oh, I'm sorry. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. So I feel like this connection or whatever is coming in for October is going to start as a friendship. So you guys might have like casual dates, go somewhere, you know, starting off small. This could even be you dating yourself, like taking yourself out to eat, going places that you love, like I explained earlier about the self-love. Self-love should never end, even when you get into a relationship. There's some, and this is just me speaking from experience and from seeing people, a relationship should not mean the end of your personal life. You guys are not owning each other. And I don't even feel like with marriage you own each other. Like, everyone should be allowed to go out. If your man wants to go out with his friends, let him go out. If you want to go out, he should let you go out. It shouldn't get to a point where, oh, if you went out, now I'm going to go out. If you're not really trying to go out, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a tit for tat type of thing. So I feel like it's important to make sure that you stay engaged, because you don't want your life to become just that relationship, because you're going to rely on that person. And if they do you wrong, who knows what can happen. Because Capricorns, we do eventually get over things, but we feel things a lot deeper. And so that's something that you don't want to put yourself in that position. So have compassion with others, but not to a point where you're having more compassion than they do about themselves. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And getting out there, you know, learning to live life a little bit, not, you know, feeling like everything's going to be doomsday. And that's something that I'll take from that, you know, because it is hard. Especially when you've gone through so much. It's completely hard. Damn, where did my cards go? Ain't that... Hold on real quick, y'all. Dang, that's weird. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. What the... Did I take them? Oh, okay. Whew. I was about to say, I thought I was going crazy. I already took them out. See? I need to eat, y'all. That's my hungry amnesia. I really thought about getting a pet. I would probably get a cat, even though dogs are cute too, but I just already know I don't have patience for it. And so I don't want to bring that into the home and not, you know, give it no time. So, because I barely have time to give my daughter time. All right, what does Capricorn need to know for October? What's their message for Capricorn? All right, you guys got vulnerability. That's a foreign word. Okay. It says this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. So that's something I said earlier about trusting your intuition and your discernment, having discernment in situations. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So that's also going in line with what I said about preparing for the worst. You know, you always get the short end of the stick, so you're always preparing that something bad will happen. This is going to cause you to be vulnerable and just allow things to happen, but not be oblivious to anything negative. So if you see somebody punch someone because maybe they forgot to give them a penny back from the food they purchased, that would be a clear indication. That would be a clear indication that that person might not be somebody you want to share your time and your space with. But it's saying vulnerability in the sense of if someone asks you like, hey, let's go out to eat at such and such place on this date. If they're like doing things that you feel are foreign, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing or they're trying to manipulate. So that part is saying to trust your intuition and let it show you if that's a bad thing or not. So I guess it's all about doing what you love in October, you know, opening up your heart to anyone coming in that you feel is worthy of your time, because I feel like a lot of you can sense quickly if something is not going to work out. And even then we still might try to work on it because that's just your compassionate nature. But I feel like you guys are going to be like even more so not for the BS. So that's your October reading, y'all. I'm about to go eat and watch my TV. So I hope that this made sense to you guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend and the evening. And I will catch you guys later.